Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you? Okay. So I forgot the list of people that I named off. Um, for sure, I know I want to get into Nelly and Ashanti. I want to know what's coming next. Like, are they going? The whole marriage thing. Because I mean, like, if you're gonna get back together after 10 years, like, what y'all gonna do? Break up? It's got to be forever now. Um, so Nelly and Ashanti, Cardi B. I want to know. See, I did a reading on this before. Um, concerning Cardi B. Cardi B doesn't want to rap anymore. She doesn't. She doesn't want to be a rapper anymore. But she's doing what she has to do, because of bills and whatnots. Definitely Summer Walker and Lil Meech. Who was the other person, y'all? Let me bring up. So anyway, because for those of you all that are going to be watching this on live when it plays back, welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm V. Yeah, and these are messy tarot predictions. So we're gonna get into it. Messy celebrity tarot predictions. Thank you, Reed Kicker. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good, the Megan Good. Love me some Megan Good. But I am surprised with that relationship. Yeah, we're gonna get into Winston Duke and Alex Hodge. Blah, blah. We're gonna get into Winston and Alex's love life. So I'm gonna pull cards on them. Let me see if I can pull my old list. Cause y'all, I had a whole list ready for this. Excuse me. I know I'm missing like a person I said I was gonna hey, I'm missing something. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. Good. Oh, here we go. Oh, I also wanted to look into Trey Songz. Like y'all, I don't know who Trey knows that he hasn't gotten caught up yet, like locked up. But I wanted to look into that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna scrap. At one point, I was gonna look and see if Jay-Z was really the father of the man that's been suing him. Trying to get the case in. I don't know. I think I'm gonna scrap that one though. Um, let's see who else from this list. I was gonna do at the request of Miss Thompson. I was gonna look into Tiana Taylor, but we actually kind of found out a resolve with that one. Tiana has found her second win with she's been doing artist development. She's been getting she been doing her thing. So hey, Miss Thompson. So yeah, I still want to look into Trey Songz though, because I'm like, I'm gonna her Doja. Doja also. Because I actually saw her video. Thank you. Yes, I was walking around like this, y'all. Like when I tell you I did the 75, well, my 75 hard challenge is over officially on the 26th of this month, and I'm gonna do it again. Now I ain't gonna even lie, I did stumble in it. But I feel like for me more so it was the staying consistent. I don't know if y'all could tell, but my face look a little slimmer. um, but it's worked out really well for me. It got me back into a routine. It got me being more intentional. It's got me, just like overall, like so I'm definitely in my like little, new era moment. Like, I'm glowing past, I'm transitioning to my next era. So yeah, this is how I've been walking out in the house in the world. So yeah, so thank you. But yeah, so does Summer know she deserves better even though she seems addicted to chaos? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think she do though. I don't think she do read. I don't think she do. But yeah, so that's our little lineup. Oh, wait. No, Meg the Stallion was going to be a part of my old lineup. That's why some of these people I'm forgetting, because I'm like, I was going to, when I kept on telling everybody that I was going to come on here and do these messy tarot predictions, I was really going to do it. And then I ended up getting sidetracked. So let me give y'all a lineup so y'all can see who's going to be in the lineup. Let me create a banner. Let me create a venom. All right. So line up. We're gonna start off with Lil Meech and Summer Summer. Now this one and Summer Walker. Now, because we're live, if y'all got something you want me to ask, put it in that chat. That's the beauty about this. All right. We got Lil Meech, Summer Walker. Who else? Nelly and Ashanti. I think I need to go to something sweet after them. Then we're gonna check on Cardi B's career. Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave Cardi B for a little bit later because we're gonna put more couples. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. And then who else did we say? Cardi B, Alex Hodge. We're gonna check in on their love life. We're gonna check in on Cardi's career. Winston Duke. Oh, I hope I'm spelling Winston. Winston, yeah, Winston. Winston Duke. Who is after Winston, y'all? Who do we say after Winston? Hold on. Who do we say we were gonna do after Winston? Oh, I said I wanted to check in on Trey Songz. I want to see what's going on with that man and them assault charges. What's coming down the pipe. And then Doja Cat. Miss Kitty Cat herself. All right. So that's our lineup. That's our lineup. You said Summer needs, girl, is she really gonna get pregnant by Meech? Oh, that's what you want to know. I hope not. Twig. See, now you know what? At first, I was the first one to say, especially in the cars, I'm like, I ain't getting it. She gonna get pregnant. She ain't goofy. It is summer now. It's Miss Summertime. Okay, let me get this. Let me get this situated. I'm gonna add other people to that graphic in the morning. All right, so that's our set lineup. But if we get into some other people, I'm sure it'll be other people that come up because I don't know what to ask about Megan anymore, y'all. Like everything kind of got resolved. Like I was gonna ask about her and party, but well, they've parted. Because I'm funny. All right, so let's get into it. So Twig wants to know if Summer's actually gonna get pregnant by Lil Meech. I hope not. Which deck do I want to use? Modern Tarot, Modern Witch, or Miss Cleo, or do I want to use my other one? We're gonna use the Modern Witch Tarot. All right, and for those of you that are just coming in, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Remember, I'm giving away a copy of my deck. It's about time. Here's the case. When I get to 6,000 subs, so I'm dangerously close to 5,000. So we getting in there. Hidden Truth Tarot. Hey, so y'all, let's get into it. All right, so universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Oh, Twig, we're gonna ask. That's what I wanted to ask. That's what I wanted to ask. Yes. Okay. Is she gonna get pregnant by Lil Meech? I want to know how she actually feels about Meech, and I want to know how Meech really feel about her. Because for those of you all that keep up with Summer, Lil Meech, and whatnot, you know, the blogs and whatnot, and them celebrities, child. It's recently come out a woman that Lil Meech slept with that he tried to play off with the dumbest of lies. That he tried to play off as, yo, that was my security guard's girl or whatnot. I ain't messing with that ugly girl. The woman was not ugly by far, not even kind of close. And she got upset about that. And because she got upset about that, she ended up leaking her interactions, her text messages or messages between her and Summer. Summer, was, kind of checked her like, so how you know him like that and what you doing with his chain on? She lied for Meech because Meech was like, yo, don't tell my girl Summer that, we was doing it. Just go along with the lie. Long story short, she went along with the lie, but then Meech went a little too far in the lie, was calling her ugly, this, that, and the other. And she was like, first of all, I ain't even ugly, so don't be coming at me like that. Better yet, bet. So then she then exposed Meech and all of his text messages saying that he basically paid her off to go with the lie. Now, so that means Summer is a willing participant. Yeah, right. Twig, that girl was not ugly. I'm like, if that's ugly, then what's beautiful? Because she's clearly a very beautiful woman. I mean, yeah, he wouldn't have messed with her if she was truly ugly. And I'm like, come on, we not about to. So anyway, so let's get into it. So let's see. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Y'all know I love the mess. I'm over here excited. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Will Summer walk? Summer spirit guides. I gotta call on the spirit guides. Summer spirit guides. Will Meech's spirit guides. Will Summer get pregnant by Meech? Will she be having a fourth? Because I told y'all Summer's energy, she's coming out. She wants more kids. She wants more kids. But I hope not with this man. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Will Summer get pregnant by Meech? Give me 2 cards. Will Summer get pregnant by Meech? Ooh. Magician card came out in the reverse. Full card in reverse. You know what? This gave me a little bit of hope for Summer because she's still foolish. But maybe she's not that foolish. That's what I'm getting with that one. So Twig, the answer, according to these cards, is saying no. And she's not only no, but she's not planning on it either. I do kind of feel like she feels a bit overwhelmed now with the kids that she has. Like, granted, she loves her babies. She feels full. But it's kind of like, I think I need to, kind of figure out what I got going on over here right now. But I do feel these are not going to be only Summer's only children. She has more children that she's going to have. I definitely feel at least 4, maybe. Some might mess around and have 5 kids. But I do feel another baby in Summer's energy, just not anytime soon. So it's a little bit more down the line. Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Where my romance oracle? Because we about to find out. How does she feel about him? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Right, she's young. How old is Summer? Like 27? Yeah, she's young, and all them damn kids. And shout out to all my parents out there. I always say, I ain't got nothing against y'all. And shout out to all the mommies and the daddies. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. How does Meech know? How does Summer? First, we're going to do Summer because Meech is going to be more spicy. How does Summer truly feel about Lil Meech? How does Summer truly feel about Lil Meech? We have chemistry. Okay, she might. Y'all, I might be underestimating her. We got chemistry. Maybe she is level-headed. Maybe this is just her little, like, you my for right now, but that's where we at. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. How does Summer feel about Lil Meech? We got heart-to-heart conversations. Ooh, we got to pay attention to the red flags. Y'all, maybe I'm underestimating. Oh, maybe I'm not underestimating. I can tell you what she's feeling. So I feel like this is wishful thinking. Soulmate at the bottom of the deck. I feel like she would like for her and Lil Meech to go the distance. I do get lover girl energy off of Summer. Like, she's definitely a lover girl. However, though, she is in reality still of what this is. Pay attention to the red flags. She saw what we saw from that woman who was wearing his chain that he called ugly. And tried to get away with that crazy ass story. Like, she sees it. Heart-to-heart conversations, though, she does really like this man. It is something that I can see growing into love. I don't feel love off of her energy, but I can feel it going in that direction if they spend more time together. And there is a lot of chemistry. So she really feels the vibe with this man. So she wants it to go far. She don't think he's a soulmate, but she wanted to go far. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. How does Meech feel about Summer? You said not her making a song called Fourth Baby Mama, and she might be a four-time baby mama herself. Right. Summer already has 3 kids because she has twins. Right. Yeah, she already has the 3 babies. Yeah, so no, she needs to focus on those 3 babies. And then twins are a doozy. I have a cousin who had twins, and they were so sweet. They're my little god babies. But having 2 kids at once are a doozy because you have to cultivate all those relationships. So let's see, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. How does Lil Meech feel about summer? How does Lil Meech feel about summer? How does Lil Meech feel about summer? Give me 2 cards. Meech. We got flirt. We got get to know each other. That's at the bottom of the deck. Y'all, we got flirt and we got release your ex. I told you he on playtime. I think in my heart of hearts, what I feel is I think Meech likes who Summer is. I think he likes the fact that he has Summer Walker because she is who she is, like she is Summer Walker, the R&B sensation. I feel like it's like that energy of people, like Brandy. Like Brandy, how she was the hottest thing on the scene. And even if you didn't like Brandy, you dated her and it meant something. I think he likes Summer because it means something. It's like, wow, Summer Walker into me, but he not into Summer Walker like that. It definitely feels like he has motive behind. And I can tell y'all right now what I'm feeling in the energy. Old girl that was wearing his chain, if that was messy, it's about to get messier. Somebody else is about to come out real soon because he's not done dealing with other people. So I don't know. I still have a time frame. This relationship still has a timer, and it's gonna burn out with summer, the season that is. It's gonna burn out with the summer season, but that's up to Summer to be smart about it. Jashante says exactly. He's just having a great time with her. Yeah, I really feel like he's enamored by the fact that he's with Summer Walker. Because as much as I have things to say about Summer, I mean, she still is who she is. And I think that's what he's kind of hyped up on. Like, oh my gosh, it's Summer. But if Summer was just somebody, like just like the other woman he was messing with, he'd be treating her the same. I think it's literally Summer's fame. What y'all saying over here? Make the last question when they gonna end because this is too toxic already. Yeah, I'm telling you. You know what? Let me pull because I don't feel like it's gonna go past the summertime. I don't feel that, but I'll see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. Oh, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold up. I just realized something. I gotta monetize this. I'm about to be live. I'm live. And the monetization ain't on. We gotta save it. Yes. Okay. Because this is about to be a long live. I'm gonna get on. Yeah. So let's ask. I do think, Twig, that it's about to be over though. I don't think it's gonna last the summer, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm but a human being. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages, spirit guides and ancestors. You said it's giving here for a good. Yeah, exactly. It's giving good time, not a long time. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. When will Summer Walker and Meech's relationship end? When will Summer Walker? We got the World card in reverse, and we got the Temperance in the reverse. Now, Temperance is fire energy, that's Sagittarius. We got the World's card. I do feel like this is something that's wrapping up soon because it does kind of feel like, and I find it interesting that the World card came up because this is a card about completion. And it's also a card that represents karma. However, Wheel of Fortune in reverse represents karma too, but that's not a completion card. This represents completion. So definitely there's a time frame. I give it about 4 more months tops, if that. But I can tell y'all right now, strong in the energy, there's not just one, there's 2 other women's energy popping out this summer between him and Summer. So Temperance that came out in the reverse, when Temperance is in reverse, it's a very quick, it's a burn bright energy. Once again, it's Sagittarius, so it's burning, it's passion, it's and then it's a firework. So I give it 4 months tops. By September, by the end of summer, by the end of summer, this thing is done. I would be surprised. I'd be surprised if they're still going strong. Or actually, it wouldn't be strong. I'd be surprised if she's still putting up with him. That's what that is. Twig says, not 4 months. Oh no. See, it depends. See, this depends on summer. What I'm getting, Twig, is summer. Meech is fine where he is because he benefits from this connection. However, though, it depends on how long Summer wants somebody to keep her warm at night, you know, and if she still wants it to be him. Because I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is a very easy relationship for her, you know, and she feels a bit more in control, even though she ain't. But that's what I got with that one. So let's see who we going to next. Nelly and Ashanti. Now I know the person that requested them, they wanted to know like what was gonna happen with the relationship. So, ooh, hold on, I'm trying to crack my neck. So yeah, are they gonna go long term? Like, is this gonna be marriage? Is this going to be babies? That's what I want to know. Is this gonna be marriage? Is this gonna be babies? So universe, I hope so because I like both Nelly and Ashanti, and I think they make a cute couple. Hey, B Rich, you said Nelly a Scorpio man. She better run. Ah, you said she better run. He was with what's her name, Miss Jackson. They was together for a little minute. You said some women can't be alone, no matter all the stuff they have going on. That's J Lo right there. She can't be alone. She don't like that. Um, yeah, and Ashanti do keep a man. What's Ashanti's sign? Ashanti's a Libra, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think Ashanti's a Libra. And also, interesting enough, what's her name is a Libra too, Jennifer Lopez. And Jennifer loves her man. Yep, she's a Libra. Jennifer loves her. She keeps her somebody. So let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. What's the outcome between Nelly and Ashanti? Will they get married? Will there be any babies involved? Give me two cards. Will they get married? Will there be any babies? We got the Knight of Wands. I definitely feel like this relationship is going to move quickly. And by move quickly, I don't mean being over. I don't feel like their energy is going to be over anytime soon if it is to end. But I do feel like they're going to progress to the next steps very quickly in this romance. So, because it kind of feels like, and honestly, this makes a lot of sense because what Nelly is like, what, pushing 50? He's like 50. Ashanti's what, 42 or something like that. Like, it's definitely giving that energy of when you're, when you're like later in life, it's like, what are we waiting on? Like, we did the relationship before. We know each other's ticks. What are we waiting for? So it does feel like this relationship is going to. Oh, you said J Lo is a Leo. I thought she was a Libra. Um, so it does feel like this is going to progress really quickly. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know, y'all. I got the Page of Cups. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna be marriage between the two of them. Now, I don't feel them breaking up anytime soon, but the energy that I'm feeling right now is giving Oprah and Stedman. And as y'all know, Oprah and Stedman, no, they're not getting married. No, they've never been married. They have been engaged before, but Oprah stepped. So you know what really happened when Oprah became when her net worth. That's why she's not married because you ain't about to take none of my money. Uh, but no, it's giving Oprah and Stedman. So he's gonna break her heart. Oh, don't say that. But it's not giving marriage. I don't see babies for them. I don't see marriage for them, but I do see a potentially very long commitment. Um, you said Oprah is gay. Stop the shenanigans. I don't know. That's alleged. I don't know what's going on. But all I do know is Hun Stedman, what is this? 40 years now? They've been together for 40 years, unmarried. Nelly nickname is Pimp Juice for Christ. B Rich, you going in tonight. You said his name is Pimp Juice. Well, you know that was what 20 years ago. That's back in the day. He can't still be pimping and juicing. He do look the same though. Nelly still look good. So I ain't mad at Ashanti. But I don't see marriage for them, and I don't see kids for them. And it's not coming out of the cards. I'll pull another one. You know, maybe the cards are acting crazy. Is marriage and children. Ooh, look what want to come out. I don't see marriage for them. I don't see kids for them. I do feel that Nelly really, really cares about Ashanti. Like love is real. Like I definitely feel like that's super real. And definitely it's real for her. But it's one of those things where it's like, love doesn't it's not enough. Like I can love you all day, every day. Like I'm in love with you, but if you're not the right person, you're not the right person. That's what this is giving. So unfortunately, I don't think. Now this is one I hope to be wrong about, but it is what it is. I don't think marriage and children are in the cards for Ashanti and Nelly. Now, the one thing that Ashanti could have, if she was down, would be a long-standing relationship. That seems to be about what the alignment would be for them. Because to be honest, I don't feel children or marriage in Nelly's energy. I feel it in Ashanti's energy. I feel like Ashanti's at a point where she'll take it or leave it, but she still will go. Nelly's feels like a no. So maybe there might be some truth there. Be Rich and Nelly breaking her heart because Nelly, I do feel like he'd be devoted to her, but I don't feel that he would want marriage and children. So it's tough. Ricky Kicker says Oprah is not gay. A lot of older women who were born in the time where marriage equals giving up freedom and power chose to forego it. You know what? It did mean that way back when she was dealing with Stedman in the beginning, because she did try to marry Stedman. It would mean pretty much her having to make that choice. Because at the end of the day, Oprah chose her career over babies, which I mean, I'm not mad at it. She did what was best for her. You said, and Oprah didn't need it because she had all the money and power on her own. All she needs is Stedman for companionship, which is what she gets. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's a bad deal. Like, I mean, yeah, who else is it that didn't get married, but they're still together? Kate Hudson's parents, Goldie Hawn and I can't think of her daddy name or Goldie Hawn's partner name. But long story short, they're not letting go of each other and never got married, didn't intend on it. You say, yeah. LOL, be rich is don't be rich like that's what Gail is for. LOL. So be rich is saying that Gail is Oprah's other companion. I think they actually just friends. But then again, I don't know. It's Hollywood. Folks be doing some stuff. Um, who else is next? Ooh, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. Now, I'm gonna need you all to help me out with questions for them because the first only thing that's like crossing my mind, and I don't think this is it's not a fluid question, but like, what the hell is Megan thinking? Um, I guess I want to know: is it a real connection or is it PR? That's what I want to know. Is it a real connection or is it PR? Because I feel like it's PR. And I definitely feel like it's PR because they're using Megan as the black woman savior for Jonathan. Now, my whole thing is I don't condone abuse in any way, shape, or form. And it's even more so insulting that they're trying to use Megan, a black woman, to up this abusive man's career. And I was just as hot for Jonathan before I found out he was beating on his girlfriend too, just like everybody else. I saw that ebony cover and I was like, ooh, baby, you know. But at the same time, he's like, no. And I know there's a lot of politics surrounding, interracial relationships and this, that, and the other. But as a woman and my fellow woman getting beaten on, don't matter what color she is, like I can't. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on with Megan because The man can't be that fine. So I don't know. I'm kind of. I want to know if it's real. I want to know if it's an actual relationship or if it's a PR thing, because it really feels very PR, and it feels like coming from that angle of, let's get the black woman savior trope. Oh, here we go with the tarot destroyer. All right, tarot destroyer, you gonna have to start donating some money when you come in here trolling, man. Hold on one second. The trolls are out tonight. Yeah, if you gonna troll, this is for any troll that's out there. If you gonna troll, you have to put something in the super chat. Like, troll with some money. Like, whoever that person is, they're obsessed with me. I don't know. Well, I get it. I'm obsessed with myself too. But still, I don't see how that benefits you. Be Rich said, or Reed Kicker, but the gag is Gail actually had a husband and children. So again, I don't think there was ever dating anyone else. Thanks. Did I spell Megan wrong? I'm gonna have to fix her name and what you call it, but I spelled Megan. Megan got an A in her name. My aunt was born in the 1940s. She got married at 16. Ooh, that sounds like people in my family too. When she died, she never got remarried because she never wanted her freedom taken away from her. Yeah, I've heard that from family members of the older generations. That child, when they were done, they were done. You said Oprah survives very. She did survive very serious essay as a child. Sometimes that means it's easier to have a companion with women until you heal. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. All right, so let's get into it. So let's see. Is the relationship between Jonathan Majors and Megan Good real, or is it a publicity stunt? I'm honestly hoping it's a publicity stunt. I mean, honestly, it sucks if it's a publicity stunt too, because why do you need to save this man? Take off the cape. But I'd rather it actually be for play than for her to be taking this man serious, because if he's someone who needs help and he's still, then abuse only transfers until the person addresses that problem. So let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. What's going on in Megan and Jonathan's relationship? Is the relationship authentic, or is it a PR stunt? What's going on between Megan and Jonathan's relationship? Is it a relationship for real, or is it a PR stunt? Give me two cards. Is it a relationship for It's not a PR stunt. It's not a PR stunt. They're actually dealing with one another. That's what this is. Ace of Wands in the upright and the Queen of Cups. Now, what I can tell you is I do sense sincerity and attraction. And I do sense sincerity in the connection from Megan's end. I feel like Jonathan's energy is giving me more, and I'm gonna pull what they feel for each other separately. But Jonathan's energy definitely is giving me more grateful, and it feels more like a friend. Now, definitely, you're not just like buddy, but come get this dick. But it's more of a friendly energy. Hold on. As opposed to Megan's energy that feels a little bit more wrapped into. But the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it's definitely very sexual. It's very highly sexual. It's not a publicity stunt. These two are actually dealing with one another. But it doesn't feel like love. It doesn't even necessarily feel like, okay, you're my partner. It definitely feels like, okay, we're hanging out, we're having fun, we're doing us, and we got our thing going on. That's what this is. Hold up. Hey, AG. How are you? So yeah, that's what this is. So it's not a publicity stunt. They are definitely messing with each other on some realness, but it's not feeling like a relationship either. It's definitely feeling like, a very close companionship, very close connection. I don't even know if I can call it a situationship necessarily. I guess that would be a situationship, but the energy behind it feels a lot less toxic than a situationship. Feels a lot more clean than a situationship. Yay! Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good too. So yeah, the energy feels a lot more clean than a situationship because, and I think that's because you all, I don't feel Megan's energy, and this is alleged tarot fiction, y'all. I forgot to put my little disclaimers and stuff, but I'm putting in the description. But yeah, I don't feel Megan's energy thinking about a future. Like, it's like she's in reality of, okay, let's be in the here and the now. I don't feel her energy going like, oh my God, I see a white drawn horse and carriage and blah, blah, blah. All of that. I don't see that. So I think that's why it's healthy where it is right now. It's healthy where it is right now. You said, will he break Megan's heart or put his hands on? Thank you, Be Rich. Now let's get that one. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. You said, is he getting help? That's a good one too. Let's look into that. Because as the old fox say, everybody ain't lying on you. And several people have said he has issues. Right. That's why I said I'm really ooh. I mean, like, I like Megan Good, but this is not a good look. Like, girl, like, he beating folks. And it just is what it is. And it has nothing to do with, oh, but he wouldn't do that. Because I actually heard people foolishly say that. He wouldn't do that to a black woman. Baby, an abuser will abuse. It doesn't matter what color you are. He's going to hit who's in his path. Or he or she, but whoever the abuser is, they're going to SA, whoever's, DA, whatever the acronyms, they're going to abuse whoever's in their path. So she could do better, but let's see. Let's start off with B Rich's question. Will he break Megan's heart? Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Will Jonathan break Megan's heart? Will the connection end in heartbreak? Will he break her heart? Ooh. We got the Ten of Hearts. We got the Ten of Swords that came out in the reverse. Everything is fine. Maybe not so much heartbreak, but when somebody breaks, when you like somebody a whole lot and y'all doing whatever y'all doing, and then the end, and you wasn't in love, so your heart didn't break, but your feelings got hurt. That's what this is. Her feelings gonna get hurt. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why people do what they do. She had her reasons. Maybe it was the divorce ran her into the arms of this man, but it is getting that her feelings are gonna get hurt really bad in the end. But here's the thing, I don't get him ending the connection like crazy, like like, bitch, ain't nobody talking to me no more. But more so kind of like, oh, okay, well, thank you, you've served your purpose, thank you, ma'am, peace and blessings, love you, kind of like a, did you just dismiss me after you got what you wanted? That type of energy. So let's see, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Will Jonathan put his hands on Megan abusively? Will Jonathan put his hands on Megan abusively? No, he's not going to do that. And I feel like, because now here's the thing, that he'd be stupid. He'd be dumb. Because technically, like, I don't think he doesn't have a career right now, but he's like, he went from like A-list to like maybe Tyler Perry at best. He might get cast in a little Tyler Perry flick, or something on Lifetime. But if he knows what's good for him, if he want even those opportunities, he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare. So, but I still don't. I still, that's more so because he knows not to do it to the next person, because he's trying to appear innocent. Not because it's not within him. Let's see, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Is Jonathan Majors getting help for his anger and other issues? Is Jonathan getting help for his anger and other professional help, not vagina help? Um, is Jonathan getting help for what's going on? He is. He's talking to. Ooh, he is. He's currently in therapy. That's what that is. He's currently in therapy, so he is getting help for those things. But we talking about rehabilitation from those type of things. It's gonna be a while. Um, think of it as like the drug addict who stops drug, the person who gives up sugar, hell, chips like myself. It's gonna take work. It's consistent. That's what I got with that one. Um, he needs a full team. He does. He absolutely needs a full team. Cause you know what else might be going on, Bree Kicker? Like he might got something going on. So he definitely needs a full team. You said Jonathan still has a connection to the woman he got in a mess with over. I think he's absolutely using Megan. Like that's why I said, does Megan she just wanted to know what that thing did? Because and then two, that woman was his longtime girlfriend. Like that connection isn't just gonna sever. He was with her for what, 3, 4, 5 years? That was a long time relationship with the woman that he unfortunately put his hands on, his ex-girlfriend. If that's his ex-girlfriend. Because and then two, the text messages that the girlfriend that he abused, said like, "Oh, I'm gonna take it back." It sounded exactly what DA victims sound like. That's what they do. They don't, and then it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." They start rationaling and bargaining and stuff. So it's real sad all the way over. It's sad, and I feel bad. I feel bad for the ex, and Megan needs to do better. You said Jonathan has issues from childhood trauma and issues with mom. Exactly. Yeah. But at the same time, my whole thing is like, because I know it sucks. And it's a lot of us, out there, a lot of people out there who, unfortunately, things happen that shouldn't have happened to you when you were vulnerable, when you were a kid, things should have never happened. But when you are old enough to know that, when you can realize that something ain't ticked right, it's up to you to get that help. If you don't get that help, that's on you. Even though it wasn't your fault what happened to you, it is definitely on you to get the help that's needed. And it sucks because it's like you didn't do it to you to need that help, but that's just how that goes. You say, yeah, there are pictures of them on Getty. They all do that. They just don't walk the red carpet with the back, not the backs, not the backs. But if you check Getty, they're always at the events with him. With them, yeah, pandering. Jonathan pandering panda. It is what it is, though. I mean, the man. I thought, like I said, I was feeling the same way everybody else was feeling with Ebony when he was pandering panda. But it is what it is, and I hope he does figure that one out. And I hope that ex-girlfriend of his gets the help she needs too, and finds a man who's not gonna abuse her, because that's not love. That's not love. And I don't care how much whatever that's attached to him that she don't want to give up, money, prestige, it's not love. Um, ooh, how does her ex-husband probably don't like the man? Is her ex-husband the same color as Jonathan? Because if he's not the same color as Jonathan, he definitely don't like that man. You already know what that is. Like, if the ex-husband, I didn't even know she used to be married, but if she left her ex-husband, and if he's not the same color as Jonathan, that man's doubly not going to like Jonathan, because he's going to see it as, I lost my woman to, or you moved on from me to that, and now look at him. So it's just nasty all over. But let's move on. Who's next up in this lineup? Oh, you said Megan the pastor. Oh, because I was about to say, I didn't think the girlfriend had a husband before him. You said the pastor. What's his name? Franklin. What's his first name? I forgot that quickly. What's Megan's husband ex last first name? We just gonna say Megan's ex-husband. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. How is Megan's ex-husband feeling towards Megan right now? Divine, right? And that's so bad. I've actually seen him in person. I've seen him speak at a conference before. I should know this. I own a book by him. How's Divine feeling towards Megan at this point in time? What's going on? And then after this, I'm moving on to Cardi B. How is Divine feeling towards Megan at this point in time? How's Divine feeling towards Page of Pentacles? He'd like contact with her. King of Swords, he'd like to talk to her. I don't feel like he wants to reconcile, but he does want to talk to her. I don't get that there's been communication between them. But he would like to talk to her. I kind of feel like when they broke up, things were all abrupt. It was kind of like, oh, now we're done. Like, oh, we're done. And for a relationship that was as long as theirs, it's kind of weird to just abruptly just kind of cut ties. It's like, oh, so that's just it. So that's what I feel with that. But let's see. Cardi B. Let's get into Cardi. And then who else do we have? Cardi, Alex, Winston, Trey, Doja. Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Tell me about Cardi B's career. Because as you all know, Cardi's been releasing, she's been supposed to been releasing this album of hers for the longest. Like, I think for the last 3 years now, that album's supposed to have been dropped. But it's very obvious that I don't think it's being held back by a label. I think she just doesn't want that situation anymore. She doesn't want to be a rapper anymore. Oh, you said Divine, he worked on Married at First Sight briefly last season. Oh, wow. B Rich says Doja has all sorts of spiritual attacks and a hex on her. I hope not. I like Lil Doja Cat. Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. Tell me about Cardi B's career. What's in store? Let's find out. Is she actually releasing the album this year? Will Cardi actually release an album? Not new music, because she do new music, but not an album. Will she release the album this year? Will Cardi B release the album this year? Will Cardi B release the album this year? Give me 2 cards. Will Cardi B release the album this year? No. Which one is this? Ten of Swords? No. She don't want to rap. This came out years ago on a reading I did with her. I think it was during quarantine. It was like when WAP came out. She don't want to rap. Cardi, she fulfilled. Cardi has always wanted to be comfortable. She's always wanted to be wealthy. She's always wanted buku money, and she likes to be in a personality. That, and she's living that right now. She figured it out. No, you gonna hear music from her though, just like how we heard her on top of Lotto's song. She might throw out another single, but her single's been flopping left and right. I don't get that she's gonna release an album this year. You said wait, so can she keep the money flowing in if she quits music? That's a good question, because notice that Cardi is doing a lot more promo. Notice that she's also selling things outside of music now. Like, she has other businesses and stuff, because it's like, okay, if you don't want to rap, you don't want to perform, girl, how you gonna keep this lifestyle? So she is using her star power. Now, same thing I felt in the past. I do feel that Cardi will always be a celebrity. I feel like she's in there now, like she's gonna be a celebrity. I do feel like she might move into acting at some point. I feel that strong on her. But I don't feel like music is her. It's not in her heart. It's not what she wants. It's not, the way Doja is attacking music, it's not the way Cardi attacks music. Like that. She don't live, eat, sleep, breathe. I mean, she did what she did. It was cute, but now she over it. You said, like, how many drops can she do with Fashion Nova? And Fashion Nova don't pay like that. I mean, they pay a little penny, but not the kind that's gonna change her life. May change somebody else's life, but it ain't gonna change her life. All right, so small tangent before I get back into Cardi. Make sure you all go to my website, wanderingsparrow.com. Get you a copy of It's About Time. If you don't want to pay for it, get me to 6,000 subs. I am giving away a copy of my deck once I reach 6,000 subs. So go ahead, subscribe. Um, you said, will any of these luxury brands give her play? She's not tall or relatively slim to be a serious brand ambassador like Rihanna. That is interesting. Now you know who did just get a brand ambassador deal with who is it? I don't think it was directly through Fendi because who is it? Is it Fendi and Gucci that's doing a collab right now? What is it? Fendi is doing a collab with another Fendi and Louis. Fendi and Louis Vuitton is doing a collab right now. And Coyle Ray, of all people, is their ambassador. And honestly, she looks gorgeous in those photos. Like Koi looks gorgeous and she looks top model. It's giving America's Next. And I never thought I would see Koi in that light. I don't know who she has on her team, but they figured it out. Um, but yeah, but Koi does have a certain aesthetic though that fits in with that traditional luxury brand fashion look. You said, "Oh, let me see," because I did not like that Nicki and Fendi drop. Yeah, it's a if I'm not mistaken, it's Fendi and Louis. They're collabing. If it's not Louis, then it's like no, I think it's Louis Vuitton because I know Gucci did the collab with Balenciaga, but in real life, y'all, that wasn't really a collab because Gucci owns Balenciaga. Like Balenciaga is under Gucci subsidiary, so it's like yeah, we did a collab, but they really just did something with themselves. Like it's like the Gap collabing with Old Navy. The Gap owns Old Navy, so it's like is it a collab or are we just doing some stuff? Um, but let's get into it. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. How does Cardi feel about her music career? Does Cardi still want a career? I'm just asking this just to ask because she's not releasing that album this year. In fact, no, let's not ask. I don't care what she thinks about her music career because we know, we can see it. We pay attention to the action. What's going to become of her career? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's going to become of Cardi's career? How will she go forth? How will she make money? What's going to come of Cardi's career? Ooh. Now y'all know she be doing the Santeria. Spirit's like popping out. We got the High Priestess in the upright, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Fendi and Marc Jacobs. Thank you. I got it wrong. It's Fendi. Yeah, it's Fendi and Marc Jacobs. They did the collab. Yeah, not Fendi and Louis. Louis don't collab with nobody. But yeah, Fendi and Marc Jacobs. And honestly, I really like this collab. They did their thing. Like, I think the Gucci and Balenciaga. Well, one, I'm not putting nothing Balenciaga on me going forward. But when I did see their collab, I was feeling pieces from it. Not the whole thing, because it was a little ill. But it was pieces of it, especially the it was the Balenciaga monochromed Gucci print bag. Like it was pieces that they did. But I will say, from what I saw with the Fendi and Marc Jacobs collab, like when I tell y'all, I had to remember that I have goals that I've been setting aside, that I could not just go out and spend random money because I was so close. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a baguette. Like I was so close, but I had to remember that, I had to remember that I was not Rockefeller, and it hurt. But yeah, but it's a really nice collab. And I love Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs is one of my favorite brands. Like I got a lot of their little things. But anyway, we're not talking fashion. When it comes to her career, things are going to continue to be off balance. But at the same time, this right here is her spirit team. Like, Cardi has a career that she's going to be a celebrity. We're not going to not see her. However, though, she is kind of fumbling through. Like she herself is looking for that next wave, that next venture, because she knows music isn't it. But this is the thing. She's kind of like fighting against herself because Cardi just wants to exist. That's the thing. In Cardi's heart of hearts, she wants to make the money she makes by just existing. It's like, I'm here. So, I mean, maybe Offset, his little career start popping off again. And then he'll be, taking care of all of that. But that's what I got for them. So who else we got? We got Alex Hodge and Winston Duke. So we're gonna find out about their love lives. That's the answer. That's the question we're gonna ask about those two. So for those of you all, and Kicker, help me out. Alex is the one, is the Asian guy from Insecure. And I know Winston Duke, he's the big, tall, chocolatey man. Real fine. And Alex is actually real fine too. But was Winston on Insecure also? I can't remember. You say yes. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think he was on Insecure. I know I've seen him in other things. I know I've noticed him in he was in the Beauty and the Beast live action. He played Gaston. Um you said and Mbaku. So yeah, let's find out what's going on in Alex's love life. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this up after Doja. Can y'all hear my voice leaving? Oh my goodness. Universe. Yeah, and Black. Yeah, so right, he was in Baku in Black Panther. Okay, yeah, I remember him. That's why I was like, I know I didn't see him in Insecure, but I do remember that man. I would definitely not forget him. Um, and yeah, he was Gaston in hers version of Beauty and the Beast. So let's see, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. What's going on in Alex Hodges love life? What's going on in Alex's love life? Spirit guides, ancestors. What's going on in Alex's love life? Oh, this is telling me he's single. Reed Kicker, here's your chance. Lover's card in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit card. Now, I could be completely wrong with this because this energy. Now, I know this got to be crazy because you know how they be like, you too fine to be single. Like, he's too attractive to be single. Like, what? Why is he single? But this Hermit card is saying maybe he's, kind of like, paying attention to self, healing self. Here's the thing, though. Not only is he single, his energy feels single. So he might be like currently abstinent or currently like really keeping himself to himself. Also, there's suggestion that there could have been a failed relationship, and maybe that's why he keep it to himself. He's healing from that. So currently, Alex is single. So Reed, that's your cue to go up in there. I'm gonna do that reading on the DMs real soon. So let's find out about Winston Duke. That is such a grand name. Winston Duke. You said no, I knew he broke up with his girlfriend because he went back to Australia and was in a show out there. So yeah, not only is he alone still, I don't think he's looking necessarily for a relationship. It's giving real single. It's giving I ain't being touched single. Now that's dedication. That's single. That's I'm getting my life together single. Like you ain't talking to nobody. You ain't being touched by nobody. He's by himself. Let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. So, well, I guess the follow up is not only with you knowing that he had broken up, he's not currently entertaining anyone else. He said, and he's been posting on IG more and has some other projects coming out. I think he's back in Australia. LOL. Yeah, he's definitely at a point in life where he's not focused on romance, and there's no prospects right now. Well, figures he has the same pent up energy. He started a running club. Oh, you know what though? Because like when you like super single like that, you do be doing a lot. Like you get a lot of stuff done. Like tasks that you never thought you finish. You shackle a roof, you build a house. Like yeah, like because other people just get in the way. But when you super single, everything else elevates around you, even the money. Like it just elevates. So let's see. Let's check out what's going on in Winston Duke's love life. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. Winston Duke's love life. What's going on in Winston Duke's love life? Tell us. What's going on in Winston Duke's love? Now his energy does not feel super single. What's going on in Winston's love life? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's going on in Winston's love life? Ooh, Page of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Things a little slow for him too. He is single, but he's not alone. He's single though. Winston Duke's energy is not giving that he has anybody of significance, but he does have dealings. There's an in and out energy for him too. So he might have somebody that he's dealt with before, off and on. Could be an ex that he kind of goes back and forth. Oh, his mom died. Oh, wow. Blessings to him. Definitely know what that feel like. Um, yeah, then that makes a lot of sense why he's not focused on love. He's not, but he's not completely alone. Yeah, he's not super single. He ain't doing no running clubs to get the pent out energy out. No, he's getting his pent out energy out. You said he's in Singapore right now with his older sister. Ah, nice. Is he working on a project or is he just like out there with his sis? But yeah, like yeah, his energy isn't given. Yeah, I'm doing running clubs to get out the pen. He getting out his pent out energy. Not like every night, but he gets it out. You said they were previously in Bali. Oh, they're doing like a eat, pray, love around the world type thing. I want to do that. I definitely want to visit Singapore. Hopefully, like within the next couple of years. Definitely want to go to Bali. Def. But yeah, he's single too. Yeah, he doesn't have any prospects in his energy, and his energy isn't looking. Now, here's is he open? He's not wide open, but he a little open. But he ain't wide open to the prospect of love. But he's not hardcore looking. It's got to be one of them things where love just kind of like fell in his lap and kept chasing after him, and then he eventually gave up. Um, but yeah, but he does have from time to time a um a companion, a lady companion or two to get out that pent up frustration. That's what I got with that. You said, and she's a doctor. You said, no, I think they're just on a trip. I don't think he had time to process it because he had projects for, oh, damn. And she's a doctor with her own practice. So I think this is the time she can finally take a break. Yeah. He's flirting with fans on IG. LOL, he's responsive, but I don't think he's serious. Yeah, that's exactly what came out in the energy. He's single and he ain't looking, but he ain't completely closed. He's a little bit open though. Once again, if circumstance can make it right, it might go. But yeah, like I'm not getting that he's like, every other night with a different face, but once again, he's getting out his pent up frustration. He pins it up and then he's getting it out, and he's not getting it out alone. So yeah, no running clubs for him. But let's go. Who do we say was next? Trey Songz. You said, yeah, I think he's healing, but the ex Jeff has a new big black dude. The ex is Eurasian. Oh, I see. And the ex has a type. I mean, though, I can't fault her though, because Winston is fine. Like, he's one of those type of fine where it's like it transcends. It's like you get it. Like, whew, well, I still love me some Zac Efron. I feel like he's that type of fine. But what's his name? The vampire. Why am I forgetting people's name right now? But he played in True Blood. Why am I forgetting his name? And I'm in love with him. But the vampire, the guy, the Swedish guy, the vampire with the blonde hair. What is his name, y'all? I can't think of his name. That is so crazy that I'm drawing a blank. But he transcends. His fineness is like blah blah, or Chris Hemsworth and Liam, but more so Chris. That's just a fine. And then The Rock. We can you know what? I'm gonna stop because we can keep going to this list. But those are like fines that transcend, where it's like I get it. But let's see who was next. Trey. So I was watching a commentator today. I was watching a commentator today talk about I forgot what the video was on, but long story short, they were talking about like politics and music and this, that, and the other. And they called they called Trey Songz the great value D'Angelo. And in real life, I could not see it after they said it. And I was like, not the great value D'Angelo. It was funny. You said, well, she has a type, but Winston gives me the black girls didn't like me because I was big and oh yeah. Because I was big and nerdy back then, but now they love me and I'm confused. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Love is love, people. And we're in the month of love. Love is love. It's just sad. It's a lot of self-hating people out there. It's a lot of self-hating people out there. It's sad. It's a lot of self-hating men out there. That's sad. But love is love, and shout out to those of the folks that are in love. And I hope you choose your prospects based on what you truly love and not how you try to social climb. But yeah. Leave that right there. Trey is not even great value because he can't sing. It's more like 99-cent store clearance section. Not the Dollar Tree, D'Angelo. Universe, Spirit guys, the ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. Tell me about, will Trey ever get convicted of any of his assault charges? Will there ever be a conviction for Trey? Oh. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright. Will Trey ever get convicted of any of his assault charges? Because he just assaulted another woman. Fondled her breast. She was I think she was a model or something like that. But and no, she wasn't inviting him to fondle her. He just, you know. And it's like, how is this man getting away with this? Especially when we know, like, traditionally, Black people don't get away with stuff like that. Not that he should, though. That's not a justification. That's just, I'm surprised that him being a Black man and he's victimizing so many people and so many non-Black people on top of that, because, you know, justice system don't care when two Black people do it to each other. But when a Black man go over there fondling and, you know, essaying non-Black women, then they start to talk. And he does that a lot to non-Black women. So it's like, who does Trey know that he's able to skate by in this American justice system? And why is he skating by? Like, why? Because the man has turned predatorial. Like, he's alleged, but based on it's predator. So how is he? Anyway, we got the 10 of Pentacles in a reverse. I don't know who's protecting Trey, but it's not giving consequences. Now, this is restrictions, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now with his career. Like, it's not what it used to be, but it's not giving conviction. I don't know who's protecting Trey. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who's protecting Trey, but that's what this is. There's a protection around him that's stopping him from reaping these consequences. But the man, alleged, based on the man is giving predator. He's a predator. And it's sad too, because I used to be crazy. I was crazy about Trey Songz. I seen him in concert. I used to get all ooh on the inside, just like everybody else did. Anticipation, the first one was my deal. I was, you know, scratching me up. That was my deal. But the man is unhinged. You said, why can't he just have? Because it's about control. That's why he can't hire a pro for the fantasies. Because people who abuse like that, people who are predators like that, it's not about, you know, ooh, let me, you know, like, it's not like with regular people where it's like, ooh, let's role play, let's get freaky. You know, his is it's about power and control. And he doesn't actually have, you know, he doesn't feel powerful. He doesn't actually have control if it's given to him freely. if it's with a partner who says, okay, I'll pretend da 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 da. No, he likes, what gets him off isn't the sexual part, it's the seeing the person squirm. That's what that is. So that's why he can't hire him, because he needs the real reaction of somebody being violated. So, but it's sick. You said, wait, does he only commit these crimes in major black cities like R. Kelly? Probably. Probably. And then too, like the woman, if I'm not mistaken, she was like either some Insta model or OnlyFans girl. And anybody doing like, sex work or work, in those type of arenas, people like, look what happened with Sukiana. People use that as a justification for why they don't need to respect you, and they don't uphold it. Now let's say if he did it to, God forbid, Michelle Obama, it's a done deal. But his victims, like, predators know what victims to pick. Like the women that came out, well, aside from like BB Rexa and Kiki Palmer and like the other celebrities, but look at the type of women that he primarily like victimizes, like the Selena Powell's. Like, she doesn't deserve that, but look also at her reputation, how she presents herself. She's unprotected because of how she's presented herself, that people have devalued her. So he does it to women that are essentially already devalued. So that's how he's getting away with it. We said, because we know how the community will come out to support, especially men. That's why there's so much abuse in the church. That's why, too, Kicker, why I said what I said, why I was like, I'm surprised that he hasn't reaped any consequences. Like, he's arrested, he's charged, but it's never sticking, because majority of his victims aren't black. They're not. And usually, there's no space for that. Now, once again, they'll let a black man abuse a black woman all day, or the vice versa. A black woman abuse a black man all day. But when they start stepping out, that's when usually justice is served swiftly. But in his case, it hasn't been, and it's been over a decade. And I'm like, I don't know who protecting that black man, because I ain't never seen that. Because the only reason why R. Kelly got away with it for so long is because he was victimizing black girls. If he was victimizing non-black girls, then they would have had that man back in the 90s. You said very true, because I'm hearing justification around Sukiana regarding her. Right. And yeah, Suki definitely presents herself very spicily, but that doesn't mean Suki deserves to be, victimized or assaulted. So, but unfortunately, society, when you present yourself that way, they begin to devalue you. And that's one of my theories of why Trey hasn't reaped any consequences. Because even though he does it to a lot of non-black women, it's women like Selena Powell, it's women with these reputations, and society has already put them in a box of devalue. So it's unfortunate. It really is. You said, well, as we know with R. Kelly, there's usually a lot of people, probably like Train doing this by himself with Bill Cosby. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a team. Like, nobody ever gets away with it like that, and on these levels, without other people helping to orchestrate that or cover it up. That's why I'm like, I don't know who he has on his side, but it is somebody that's also getting their jollies off too, to what he does, his conquest. And a lot of judges are creeps because ex-offenders get strangely light sentences. Yeah. So it's sad. You all just know how to fight out there, and know how to throw some hexes on. The power of Christ compels you. Beelzebub. But let's get into it. Let's get into Doja, and then I'm gonna wrap this up, because it is 1:18. I did not realize it was this late. It's 1:18 where I'm at. But let's see. Doja Cat. Y'all, I forgot what I was gonna ask about Doja. I want to know how this album is gonna do, because Doja was cutting up, because now she called her last album a cash grab. And I ain't gonna lie, that was like my favorite cash grab of the summer back in 2001. Was it summer 21? Planet Her was that ish. Like I still love that album. So call me basic. And I still like Doja. So, but I'm wondering what this album is gonna do. I did see the video last night. Like I heard the song last night. I need to hear something else off the album. Yeah. It's giving what's that group that did that song? Come my lady, come my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar baby. It's giving that. I don't know if I like it. I need to hear something else off the album. And that's what that is. So let's see how this album gonna do. Because maybe she gonna get her wish. She keep on talking. She might get her wish, and folks really gonna fall back. Because if that's what she's releasing, maybe I can wait until the next CD. People get experimental once they get comfortable in their careers. So let's see, Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. How will Doja's next album do? Will it be a flop or will it be a pop? Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, Doja. Will that next album be a flop or a pop? Tell me. Yeah. We got the Tower card that came out in the upright. We got the Four of Cups that came out in the upright. We got the Judgment card. Y'all, that album's not gonna do what the other albums have done. I think Doja might wanna, well, whatever she's putting out is already done. But I think that Doja's gonna want to start thinking about maybe her next effort after the one that she's, after this situation, because it's not giving critically acclaimed success. Is giving, I forgot you even released that album. Like, what? That was an album? That was an EP. Like, it's gonna come and it's gonna go. But I do have in my spirit, I do have the energy that's coming through that she's gonna also release something in 2024. So this album is giving flop. By no means is this the end of her career, not even close. And then of course, every artist they get to that one. It's something in there where it's like this album is a little less than that album. Or, you know. So this is her go around. This is her, that album is not gonna be the one. Mm-mm. You know, it's gonna come and it's gonna go. But she gonna come back. And she might go back to her old antics, her crash grab antics. Let's see, a throwaway album to fulfill contract obligations like Ariana Grande. That's exactly what this might be. That's exactly what this might be. She doing what she got to do in order to fulfill the contract. Because, I mean, attention for me, her new song, it's not giving what I needed to give. It, I mean, but then again, maybe it's just me. Maybe it just doesn't resonate with me. It's not for me. But the album is giving flop. So it may just be a throwaway album. What is going on? Revelation final season. The Father is speaking softly, identifying this. And that, I don't know what that means. Um, okay, I don't know if I should put block yet. But yeah, but that's all I really had for Doja. I just wanted to know what was going on with that album. Um, Everything else that's going on in her life. I mean, I don't feel nothing, it's nothing too controversial going on with her. So I know I was watching Armand today, Armand Wiggins, and he's a blogger for anybody that doesn't know. And he brought up a good point, asking if Doja truly was a Nicki Minaj fan, or is she using her consistently for clout, to kind of poach her fan base in order to support her career, her efforts. And honestly, he presented a lot of, it was a very valid argument. So we shall see. It was a very valid argument. Um, Thank you, Rika, because I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, I don't know if this person trolling, if this was a half comment. I removed the comment and put them in timeout. Can you see when I do that? Yeah, I can see that. I can see it from my end over here. I can't see it through StreamYard, but I can see it through yeah, I can't see it through StreamYard, but I can see it through my phone. I have the live put up. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I'm like, is he trolling or is this a half comment? But yeah, because I put that other. Yeah, I saw that you were putting the other person in timeout too, over and over too, because I had them hid from the channel. Yeah, I saw, and they kept. And the crazy thing is, on my end, I can see them, and which I'm sure you see them too, still constantly. They kept going and going and going. Weird. Yet never hit me up in the super chats. I never get that. If you gonna be here, at least drop a super chat. If you gonna harass. By the way, do you have an overhead tripod? I do. Wait, do I? No, I don't. I'm thinking about my camera tripod. Not for you mean like because I do have an overhead tripod to that's how I do my videos. But do you mean like for the lighting? Because if so, I don't have it for the lighting. This is as good as it gets. Um Remember, y'all, go to my website, wanderingsparrowtarot.com. Get you a copy of my Oracle deck. It's about time, the time predicting Oracle deck. Also, make sure you sub because I'm giving away one of these once I get to 6,000. Yes, please send me a picture because, yeah, only overhead tripod I got is the one that I use to film. And then, yeah, that's about it. About overhead as it gets. Oh, wow. I am like super surprised that it is this many people watching me at this point in time. Like, I didn't know it was this many people vamping, or I might be like tapping into my overseas support base because, yeah. Let me see. Y'all, this is about to be a hectic weekend. Shout out to all my Chicagoans. I will be at Summerfest, Hyde Park's Summerfest on Sunday. I'm going to see Lil Kim. So for anybody that's in the Chicago area, or if you live in Chicago, if you see me, say hey, because I'm going to be out there. Me and my sister. And we're going to be there all day, y'all. It's from 12 to 10. So you said, no, I'll have to send you a picture. And ain't nobody said nothing. Ooh. I gotta get I had to get out these tarot scopes. Also, you all, I do tarot scopes. Tarot scopes are daily personalized horoscopes that I offer. Right now, they're only $3, but the price is going up. The price will go up. It ain't going up that much. It'll go up. It's going up to $5. But it's a personalized tarot scope. Okay, there we go. It's a personalized tarot scope. So take advantage of that. I actually have to do one. I have to get it out for Saturday and Sunday. Okay. You said we have a lot of good days coming up. Summer solstice. Summer solstice is coming up. Oh my gosh. New moon and St. John's Eve. Now, what's St. John's Eve? Hold on. You know, I don't be knowing all of everything. I do know the new moon is hit. It's hitting. What is that? The 18th? What's today? Today is the 17th. So tomorrow, um, St. John's Eve. You said, well, I guess I have to put both Alex Hodge and Winston in a wish jar. Absolutely. I want to, you said I want to hunch both. Hold up. Who is this? Yeah, I got people over here in Facebook. Now, Facebook is wild. You'll get other people coming into, and delete the comment. You'll get other people, like, y'all can't see my Facebook comments from through StreamYard, but I can see YouTube and Facebook. There's people from Facebook, like other readers and, well, whoever, scammers, commenting to the other people that are commenting on the video from Facebook saying, "Hey, DM me, I'll give you a reading." You know, BS, like crazy. Like, how dare you poach my audience? And then on top of that, they're not even like real, like, you know, readers, diviners, none of that. They're scam artists. And yeah, it sucks, but I blocks them. How they be finding me, I don't know. Well, I guess I have to put both Alex Hodge and Winston in a wish jar. I want to hunch both before they get married or have children. I know that's right. I don't care yet. Well, I mean, oh wait, you mean before they get married and have children? Because I was about to say, because what if they just have children? You can still. I just said before they get married, and then in the marriage the babies come out. See, in my mind, I was like, but what if you just got some random person creating it? So you still came in? um or have children. I don't care. Yes, I do make those type of goals. I mean, I'm not judging you. I myself, I have a manifestation journal. All of my manifestations are not, you know, memes. Some of them are quite personal, quite different. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna cut out of here. What time is it? It is officially 1:31 where I'm at, and what I gotta do tomorrow. I actually got a lot. Like I said, I got errands to do prior to, and I actually gotta do some readings. I definitely gotta do the tarot scope now because I gotta have that out and sent by 7 a.m. So yeah, I gotta get that done. Um, and then I have private readings too. I have private readings, and I definitely have private readings that need to get out. So all in all, y'all, I don't know. It might still be a busy night for me. Your girl works hard, but I love it. And yeah, I'm already to look. I'm already ready to go. I'm taking off the earrings. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for vibing out with me. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it entertained you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Get me to 6,000 subs. I'm doing a giveaway. Follow me on my other YouTube channel. It's popping over there. I got to start uploading a little bit more consistently, but you know, it's hard to manage both. But I'm gonna do it. I'm almost at 400 subs over there. Like, my subs are going up and up and up, and I'm like, wow. So look at me with two channels. Um, get me to 1,000 on TikTok because I want to do weird things in the middle of the night on TikTok. I'm at 750, so go ahead. Also, follow me on Instagram. The number be percolating, but go follow me over there. You'll love it. And yeah, y'all stay blessed, stay beautiful, and thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm tired. I'm just rambling. Anyway, bye, y'all.